Okay, it is Sunday, May the 6th, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Can't get my glove on. What I'm going to do today is just a quick, well, it ain't going to be quick, but it's just going to be inspections of all the hives. All I'm looking for is queens, eggs, larvae, brood. I hope to find queens in all the 10 frame deep boxes. I don't expect to find a queen in the 2 nukes that I made, because those queen cells, I don't think they made it, and I'm pretty sure one of the queens that I put in there didn't make it. I did put her in the box, but she didn't look like she was doing too good. So it's been a while since I did a video, because I've just been so busy. Actually, these bees had me jumping through hoops there for a few days. I added some honey supers to some of the hives, and we'll just see what's going on now. This has got a honey super on it. I didn't really expect for them to start putting up honey this soon, but the way this hive was expanding, I was kind of hoping that they would draw out a honey super, which they have not. Alright, let's start with a little smoke in the entrance. Smoker, I've dropped it now. It's not wanting to smoke too well. That honey super definitely is not full. I don't even think they've started drawing comb on that. Nope, they sure haven't. But that doesn't surprise me. Oh man, that's what I should have done. I should have brought one of my new metal queen excluders. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna sit down, because I'm kind of afraid that the way my pants get tight on my knees when I sit down, I'm afraid I'll get stung through my pants. Looks like this was the queen right part of the split, but they didn't have all the comb drawn out, if I'm not mistaken. But they had brood and they had a queen, so yeah, they still haven't finished drawing their box out yet, much less the honey super. So I could probably take that honey super off, but now I quit feeding them. Too, because some of the hives seemed like they were getting honey bound. They were going back with honey in a lot of the brood space, so I quit feeding them. And so right now they're foraging on their own. There's brood on that. They actually have several bees in there. They're pretty packed on the frames. And if I'm not mistaken, this queen should be marked. There's lots of brood. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken, I believe they've been in here plenty long enough to be for the queen to be making her own brood. There's lots of brood there. I don't see any eggs in the middle there. Kind of spotty. Wow. Yeah, she's still cooking along. Still ain't seen her yet. Like I said, I think she's marked, if I'm not mistaken. This was one of the marked queens. So not only should this hive be queen right, it should have a marked queen in it. Haven't seen any queen cells, so far I don't. Looks like they're trying, maybe. This summer's gonna be horrible. I'm already sweating off the tip of my nose, and it's just in the 70s. That might, well, that's a queen cell. Queen cup. There's another one. So 2 queen cups, 3 queen cups on frame. 2, 3, 4 from the left. Still don't see the queen. That don't mean nothing. I'm not the world's best at seeing her. I still got to finish drawing all that out. Still ain't seen the queen. I don't see any. I don't see any eggs. That looks like a queen cup. Number 3. Well, like I said, that was number 2. Oh, looky here. That's lots of brood there. That's her brood. She's been in here long enough. That's her brood. Oh, hello. Shoot, she may have swarmed. There's 3 capped queen cells. She may have already swarmed on me. That may be why I'm not seeing. Oh, she didn't have time to make. Well, I don't see any queens. So there's 3 capped queen cells, but those don't look big enough. That one does. That one looks like it's fine. She may have swarmed on me already. Alright, so this will be interesting. Oh, hello. Okay. This is the, I believe this is the one I added the queen to. That the out of one of the queen cells that I had. So this one should be queen right. Should be. Should be. That don't mean nothing at the moment because from what I'm seeing, the bees are not on the same page as me. They're just starting to draw that out. They started drawing that out. Started capping that. That's a little. There's some brood in that, or had been. Honey and pollen and some kind of weird comb that needs to be removed. Okay, there's brood, but there's no eggs that I can see. This one should be queen right. Of course, she was a virgin queen, so she could have gotten killed on her mating flight. Golly. Still don't see any eggs or a larva. Shoot. Brood, leftover brood probably. It just ain't hatched out yet. Still don't see any eggs. Oh, Lord. Still ain't seen a queen. Those look like queen cells that have emerged. Well, one of them anyway. I don't know. These gloves, their fingers are too long on them. But there's no way I would do this without gloves on it. At the very minimum of gloves and a veil. Oh my gosh. That looks like it was a queen cell that kinda, but it's got a tear in it and I don't see anything in there. Drawing that out, but okay. Gosh dang it. I don't see a queen, I don't see no eggs, I don't see no larva. That was the one I put the virgin queen in the other day, so she may have went on her mating flight and didn't come back. This one's got a feeder on it, which is probably going away today. Yeah, it's going away today. Why in the world did I put that between the feeder? Oh well. That's a honey super. And they haven't started drawing it out, doesn't look like, so this should be This one should be queen right too. Should be. Don't mean it's gonna be. Damn it. It looks like leftover brood. It's a queen cup, queen cup. Honey. 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 I ain't seen a queen either because she won't be on any of these. There she is right there. Looks like somebody's tried to mark her before. There's a queen. Okay, I see larvae and eggs in this one, and she's laying, so I just need to check for queen cells. No queen cell. Eggs and larvae and brood. That one's coming down. Destroy that one. So she was on the third frame. Looks like she's been marked before, but they cleaned it off of her. It looked like it was yellow, and that would have been last year's. Wow, this is some of that jacked up comb. And they could hide a queen cell in there very easily. They got a couple queen cups started. I need to do away with those. Whoops. There's brood. There's brood. She's laying, but she's not just killing it like they have in the past. Gosh dang. Man, they could hide a queen cell in there and I never would know it. There's a queen cup and a queen cup. And a queen cup. Okay. One more frame and I can get out of this hive. This summer is going to be unbearable. It's going to be so freaking hot. They're still drawing that out. I'm not even sure whether to put a super back on that one or not. Alright, now we get to see if there's a queen in here. That feeder's going away too. Well, they're a little more spread out than they were. Maybe they're actually drawing out comb. Well, they're drawing out comb, that's for sure. I'm putting honey and pollen in that one. I still ain't seen the queen. Never have seen the queen in this one. Well, they're drawing this out though. I don't see no egg. Oh, there's an egg. Well, no way is it. Doesn't matter if it's just one. It doesn't help me any. All right, where's my hive tool? Come on. I don't see a queen. I don't see a queen, but that pattern that they're putting that honey in looks like they're wanting something to lay in it. Still no queen that I can see. There she is right there. Okay, it's queen right. I'll put her back in there. She was on 3. I still don't see no eggs. Maybe it was a virgin queen. I'm gonna take that off there just in case. The nukes, I'm afraid, are not gonna make it because I don't think they have any queens. I don't think they have any eggs to make queens. Let's get this one first. Well, it's got bees that are propolizing it, that's for sure. Yeah, this is not going to be very promising at all. Now, is this the one I put the queen cell in the other day, or is this the one that I put this questionable queen in? I think it's the one I put the questionable queen in. I'm not drawing that out. Yeah, this one's gonna die. This one's not gonna have. There's a queen cell. It's closed. Well, maybe I'll get lucky and they'll actually have a queen in that one. So, well, these are drawn out. I think there's another one. Maybe they did get a queen going. I don't know. But I'm gonna let them have it. Hopefully within a few days they'll have a queen. Well, the queen cell's gone. So they either have a queen or they don't have a queen and they chewed it up because it was dead. So that I have no clue on which one it actually is. Well, there's 1, 2 queen cells in this one. Make sure I don't see a virgin queen in here. So there's 2 queen cells. They're going back with honey and all that. So I'm gonna say there's not a queen in here. Well, there's another queen cell. There's 3 queen cells. Okay, 3 queen cells on that one. There's another queen cell. So that's 4 queen cells. None of these are even drawn out now. So 4 queen cells in this one. There's 1 honey super. That's the only honey super I can see, is the one that they already had. This was one of those frames with the comb on the bottom of it, and I tore it off. All I had on it was, on the top was honey. What are they doing? Looks like they're moving the honey down, because that was full of honey. I mean, we got things blooming right out in front of the hive, so I don't know what they're doing. I know there's a flow on right now. It's not a heavy flow, but there's a flow. Okay, this one should be queen right. Should be. Famous last words. That should all be honey. What, do I need to keep feeding them? Doesn't look like it because that's all nectar. That's heavy. I don't see any eggs, any larvae. I don't see a queen. That's heavy, like it's full of honey. It is full of honey. How do I get them to start going up? Dadgum, that's heavy as honey. They're getting honey bound. There's a queen cup. This one should be queen right. I don't see a queen. That's heavy. I don't see a queen. It's all honey. I don't see any brood. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. This one was one of them that were no brood. Dang. This is one of them that swarmed. Well, this one definitely doesn't need a super if they ain't got no freaking queen. No queen, no queen cells, no brood. I'm in trouble. There's a queen cup, but if there ain't nothing to lay an egg in it, then there ain't nothing we can do. So, no brood at all. None, not even old brood. This one had 4 queen cells in it. I'm hoping that these are actually good queen cells. There's a good one. Well, I hope it's a good one. Dang it. That had 1 queen cell in it. They don't need no super, that's for sure. Okay, that one had 3 queen cells, that one had 2 queen cells. Now this one was queen right. This one, that was queen right, and it and it had a ton of bees in it, so I may end up putting this honey super on this one too. Golly, they're still full of bees, even with 2 honey supers on it. Like I said, I may end up putting this other honey super on this hive. Man, they're building comb. They're building it on the inner cover anyway. I don't know if they're building it on the frames like I want them to, but well, they sure should be. They're not drawing it, they're just covering the freaking frames. They're not drawing any front comb out. Wow. This is full of bees, my gosh. Are they still drawing comb? They're not drawing, they're just covering the dadgum frames. Why are they not drawing comb. Why? This is crazy. This one should be queen right. This is the one, wait a minute, this is the one that was not queen right, that had the queen cell in it. The one that was almost capped. So, that's heavy. Gosh dang, that's heavy. That's got to be honey. Full of honey. I can't even hardly hold it with one hand. God, it's full of bees. My God. Really? There's a queen's cup. These things are not happy about me being in here. There's brood. Whether it's old brood or new brood, I don't know. God, there's so many bees on these frames. Guess I'm gonna have to put another honey super on this one. Oh my goodness. God dang. Look at all those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. 11 queen cups on queen cells on that one. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 15. Holy crap. And They are not happy that I'm in this hive, that's for sure. Oh, that's all honey. Oh, there's another one. Pollen and honey. 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 Queen right, queen right. So I added 3 queen cells to that one. It's 18 queen cells minus 3. I need to do a split. I don't have the equipment here. I need some more friggin' rubber bands. I don't see her. God dang. That's a mess. There's eggs. She's laying. There's a queen in there somewhere. There are eggs. Very small larvae. So this one's queen right too. I don't know where she's at, but there's a queen in there somewhere. There is a queen in there somewhere. But there's larvae in there. There's very small larvae. Eggs. Yeah, just hatched eggs. She's in there. She is in there. What a mess that is. Let's see if she's over here with this brood. This brood's gonna fall out if they keep chewing the rubber bands away. I can't see the queen because I can't get her in the sun.